May nothing
divert
what is coming from you. Nothing swap your blessings. Every of your expectations turn to manifestation. And this season be your season of manifestation. As a result of what happened when you were born. As a result of what happened before your death. As a result of what happened at the place of your death. I declare that altar shatter. I clean your destiny. I clean your life. And I clean your name from the curse of rejection. As you leave this place today, every spirit of rejection leave you forever. Every spirit of rejection leave your family forever. Whatever that made you not to meet up, from today, I address that spirit and arrest them. As you leave this place, begin to meet up. God will comfort for you. Manifest in your life. Manifest in your family. Manifest in your cares. Manifest in that business. As that great provider. We serve a God that is official. Title Jehovah Jireh. Genesis chapter 22 verse 13 and 14. His official title in Jehovah Jireh. Great provider.
And Abraham lifted up his eyes.
He lifted up his eyes.
And looked.
And looked.
And behold.
And he beheld. Give me your right hand. After today, your eyes shall see the provision of the Lord. See blind eyes opening in this way. I'm not talking about blind physically. Some eyes are financially blind. They can't see money. In the business they are doing, they can't see money. Somebody called me the other day, say I can't find money to pay my children's school. At the end of this Saturday, I command their eyes to be open. Open to that million. Open to the opportunity. Open to your miracle. Open to your blessing. Open to your destiny. Open to your next level. Your eyes are opening. Abraham looked. And he behold. After today, you shall behold. You shall behold. You shall behold. To behold is to see my amazement. To behold is to see my surprise. To behold is to see my amazement. Everything that will make you to come here and laugh in amazement. Anything that will make you to come here and laugh and share a testimony. Nothing will happen between now and tomorrow evening. He lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him,
behind him, a ram caught in a thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah Jireh.
He provided there. And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah Jireh. If you remove Jehovah Jireh, you put the great provider. He called the name of that place the great provider. As it is said to this day, in the mount of the Lord it shall be seen. In your right hand, after today, command your eyes to be open to see your miracle. Whatsoever that be hiding from you, the money, the opportunity, the connection, that connection. In the office you are working is hidden. The breakthrough, the breaking forth, the rising, the testimony, the blessings, the all-round victory, the healing, your conception, the growth of the child in your womb. Whatsoever that be hiding from you and your family, as you leave this place today, be empowered to behold that. Lift up your head and call him the great provider. And somebody will serve a God whose official covenant today is the great provider. And I pray for you today. in your life. Vagina is the great provider. The difference between the provider and the great provider. Jehovah Jireh is a great man, your all-round provision. The great provider is the only one who can make a fibroid to become to a fine ball. The great provider is the only one who can replace a kidney. The great provider is the only one who can take out stone from a kidney without operation. I read something in the book of Exodus, and I salute God. For 40 good years, without planting a garden, without planting a field, God was feeding people. It was so square there. And I read comparatively, and I made my research. The Bible said to me that when they ate in the morning, the ones in their stomach in the morning, we carry them all through the day, and we bring them to the brim of the night. And God will bring the hen and the hen, they will eat again. What a marvelous way of providing. What a marvelous way of supply. In Exodus chapter 16 verse 8, then we read 35. God took them for how many years? 40 good years. He fed 3 million persons in the wilderness.
And Moses said, This shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full. For that the Lord heareth your murmuring.
Bread to the what?
Food.
Bread to the what? In the evening they will eat flesh. Flesh here means proteinous food. They will eat flesh. In the evening he will give them bread to the full. For the Lord heareth your murmuring, which ye have murmured against him, and what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. What do I mean? He fed them with 2 square men. Can you go to that Bible? He fed them with 2 square men, morning and night. He was giving them without harvesting from any field, without planting any garden, without trading any corn, without going through any source of factory product. Yes. But God sustained them for how many years? 35. Read that time.
And the children of Israel,
they ate what?
Manna.
How many years? 40 years until they came to the land of inhabitants.
Until they came to a land inhabited.
Until they came to the land inhabited. God sustained them until they get to their promised land. That's your question. If God can feed these people for 40 years, how many of them they were 3 million? Feed them for 40 years. How many are your family? How many are your children? Yeah, God can feed you. God can sustain you. God can provide for you. God can supply to your family. And I prophesy, as you leave this place today, the provider shall be your God. They were supplied for and they were provided for. Let me change you're not going to change your mentality.
Change your mentality.
Leave the mentality of complaint. I'm dry. You are not dry. You can't be a daughter of Blessedmoses and be dry. Oh. Don't be surprised any moment from now that account will receive millions. Yeah. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You can't be more than your thoughts. Anyhow you reason, that's what you are. If you reason like a big man, you become a big man. You complain, stop complaining. I was reading the book of 1 Kings, I think chapter 7. I will show you something there before we get to it. Every problem in life, desire a prophetic approach. What is your prophetic step? You keep on complaining. They are using charm to sell in your shop. You don't have what to use. You have the law. You have the calendar.
Yes.
You see a woman testifying here. A woman testified here. A woman is a minister with the Christian Church of God. She was in the night meeting. Most of you saw her. She said they were coming for a night meeting. They saw a group of bad. The bad boys you are matching around. When the Bible number one, your phone will go. Secondly, if you have money in your pocket, your money will go. Your ATM will also be dirty. Thirdly, if the devil want to punish the person well, they will give you one big slap. If bad boys slap you, when you are carrying Bible, in chapter 7 verse 1. Second brother.
Then Elisha said, hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord, tomorrow about this time shall a measure of fine flour be sold for a shekel, and 2 measures of barley for a shekel in the gate of Samaria. Then the Lord on whose hand the king believed answered the man of God and said,
this is a man of God speaking to them about supernatural provision, supernatural supply. One idiot that is there playing politics in the king's palace. Look at what the man said. Because he was blind. He said to the king,
Behold, if the Lord will make windows in
look
heaven,
at it.
by
Can I tell you
this
something? You know that when God wants to provide for you, He can provide for you from the quarters where you never expect. Nobody can limit God. Tomorrow, somebody you never expected that can give you money can give you money. The person you never believe that can give you contract can call you tomorrow and ask you what can you supply. He says to the man of God that even if God will make windows, even if God make what?
windows in heaven, might this thing be?
He said this thing is impossible the way you are saying it. It's the God that can do anything anyhow at any time. You limit him, you threaten him, you challenge him. It must be through this way. Because I have seen the treasure. He knew the treasure of the land. He knew their reserve. He knew the account of the. He knew the happening. There was an economic matter. This cannot happen. It was not believed on the land. Anytime the prophecy is made, there is a spirit called the spirit of wisdom. The spirit of wisdom will begin to look for human entities who will act as what? Actors. And those actors are the ones that will make the prophecies to manifest. The spirit of wisdom was looking. The everybody's mind rejected the prophecy. And they went to the gate of Samaria and they saw 4 lepers. And those 4 lepers were there thinking of how they will come, without knowing that there is a spirit of wisdom which prophetically searching for where to manifest. And look at what happened. God made the people, the land, a whole city to hear the sound of what? War.
Verse 6. For the Lord had made the host of the Syrians.
The Lord made the Syrians. They had the voice of what?
Chariots. And a noise of
The
horses.
noise of horses.
Even the noise of a great host.
The noise of great host.
And they said one to another.
And they started imagining stupid things. How can you imagine what you never confess? These people were trained armies and they were warriors. Why not go and check whether indeed Israel have hired armies or not? But they imagine and what they do, they flee away. And God used lepers to fulfill the prophecy. Do you know that as we are talking here now, what thing happened about those lepers? They entered into a discussion. Something made them to start discussing. And at the process of their discussion, they now resolved that they will enter to the Assyrians. Will die there, let us die. If we live, let us live.